What's going on, guys? It's Patrick here, and in this video, guys, I'm going to be showing you how to get the Dragon Strike controller in the new Black Ops 3 Zombies map, Gorod Krovi. The Dragon Strike controller is basically like a remote sort of planned bomb that you can set down in the area, and it will basically attract all the zombies over to it, and it will just smash a whole bunch of bombs and dragon like green stuff down on it, wrecking all the zombies in the area. You get one use per round, and it is super helpful for just big clutches and things like that. So I wanted to make a video showing you guys how to get this. It's actually very straightforward. However, there's a lot of strategy and technique and just kind of prep involved for the actual process of getting it, and that's kind of what I wanted to go through. So basically, in short, to do it, you just have to go to Pack-a-Punch, which I already have a video if you don't know how to get there, and basically there's going to be a crystal on the top floor, and you just want to hit it, and you're gonna have to go through 4 rounds of basically this zombie defense game. But the problem is this is really quite difficult if you're not an experienced player. And once you finish it, you'll get your Dragon Strike, and there's no more problems to it. However, it's quite a process, and I thought I'd go through the actual strategy of how to do it. So basically, keep in mind, like I said, this is difficult. Like, this is not like a walk in the park where you can go in and just completely do it. The gameplay you're going to see on the screen is with Perkaholic. Like, I went in this for my very first try, had Perkaholic. I managed to do it, but it's definitely difficult. And if you're not prepared going into it, you will not beat it. So first thing to note is weapons and your setup, what you're going to want for this. Because like I said, it's difficult. You absolutely need 2 Pack-a-Punch guns. I mean, I did it with Perkaholic, so it made it a little bit easier, but honestly, if you don't have 2 Pack-a-Punch guns, it's going to be really difficult for you. So I recommend having like a long-range weapon, an FFAR, a KN, maybe even like a PPSH, and a sort of closer range weapon, so like a shotgun, maybe a KRM, a Ray Gun Mark III, a Brecci, a Haymaker, just something that's close, because you're going to have a lot of close quarters. The first 3 rounds, there's going to just be one side of the area opened up, as you can see in the gameplay here. It kind of bounces back to sides, but the last level, the 4th one, every single area opens up, and that just gets absolutely insane. You're going to need something that's just good for close quarters. So yeah, you need a longer range weapon like an FFAR, good weapons, as well as a sort of shorter range shotgun or ray gun, and make sure it's Pack-a-Punch. You're also going to want monkeys, and preferably like a good save me gobble gum. Like if you have any magas, the insta-kill one is really helpful, a nuke is really helpful, or even just like an in plain sight is going to be really helpful for you here. So that's basically as far as setup goes. Just make sure you have some good stuff. Perks, I mean, obviously Jug, obviously Quick Revive, you're going to want Speed Cola, absolutely, and you're also going to want Double Tap. Those are like what you really need for this. I'm sure you can do them without, but that is what I would recommend. Now, as far as actually doing this goes, really, the first 3 are going to test you, and it's not going to be super easy, but the last round is what's going to be really difficult. I recommend for the first 3, stay at the window where they're coming in through and just try to fight them off, but understand that it's going to be a lost cause. They'll eventually probably get in if you're not good enough, and they're eventually going to get in. But the last round is when it just gets insane. They're going to get in. You cannot defend like 6 barriers of just like tons of zombies pouring in, and I recommend going upstairs for this last round, because once you go upstairs, there's only one window where they can come from, and it's just going to make your time a little bit easier, just knowing that you only have like one sort of area that you have to focus on, and they're all just gonna funnel up the stairs. So that definitely is gonna make it easier. But there's one last like big problem with this, and this was the very first time I actually tried it on my very first playthrough. I had no idea what I was doing. Is there's a max ammo, and you gotta be really careful with this max ammo. Like, it is so easy to run out of ammo on this step, and if you do, your game is over. Like, you can't get out of this area until you beat it. If you run out of ammo, you're completely dead, and it's over. So try to go the first 3 rounds without it, and then on your 4th and final one, basically you're just going to want to get that max ammo for the 4th and final round, because like I said, it gets crazy. You're going to want 3 monkeys, you're going to want everything. It's just an absolutely insane thing. So try to stay alive. You're going to have to do some probably crazy clutches. I know I did when I did this, but again, it's something that's cool because it definitely tests the player, but it is absolutely quite a struggle. So guys, I hope you found this video helpful. I just wanted to really just give some tips on how to do this. The dragon controller thing is absolutely awesome, and once you beat it, you can go pick up the crystal, get your controller, and from there, you just go ahead and wrecking zombies. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please feel free to leave a like, as well subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.